Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joshua Boston, and here are your final results of the Bass Pro Shops night race. Your winner, after leading 462 of 500 laps en route to victory, is Kyle Larson. Second went to Chase Elliott, third was David Reagan, fourth was Denny Hamlin, fifth to Matt Kenseth, sixth to Ryan Blaney, Kurt Busch finished seventh, eighth to Tony Stewart, ninth was Jimmy Johnson, and Steve Park finished 10th, the last car on the lead lap. 11th was Michael McDowell, 12th was Danica Patrick, 13th to Brad Keselowski, 14th was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ty Gibbs finished 15th, 16th to Dave Marcus, 17th was Jeff Gordon, 18th Bernie Lamar, 19th was Ryan Newman, and Kyle Petty finished 20th. 21st, Austin Dillon, 22nd, Cruz Ramirez, 23rd to Greg Biffle, 24th, Martin Truex Jr., 25th was Josh Berry, 26th was Mark Martin, 27th to AJ Allmendinger, Joey Logano finished 28th, 29th was Kevin Harvick, and 30th to Bubba Wallace. Carl Edwards finished 31st, 32nd David Gilliland, Dario Franchitti 33rd, 34th Timmy Hill, and Max Benedetto was the last car on track, 35th. Corey LaJoie finishes 36th, and Clint Bowyer went out 204 laps from the finish due to steering issues, finishing 37th and dead last. Your top 20 in the point standings after Bristol now look like this. Kyle Larson now takes the points lead by now 19 over Kyle Petty and 20 over Chase Elliott. Matt Kenseth is fourth, 62 back. Ryan Blaney 105 back, Jeff Gordon 116 back, Denny Hamlin 119 back, Jimmy Johnson 162 back, Mark Martin 166 back, Ty Gibbs is 10th, 176 back. Steve Park 183 back, Martin Truex Jr. 192 back, 196 back, and 13th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. David Reagan is 14th, 213 back. Joey Logano 247 back, Tony Stewart 297 back, Josh Berry 17th, 314 back, Carl Edwards is 18th, 323 back, Brad Keselowski 335 back, and Bernie Lamar now rounds out the top 20, 405 points out of the lead. The coverage of the Bass Pro Shops night race has been brought to under an exclusive media license granted by Bristol Motor Speedway to NBC Sports and the Performance Racing Network solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening and viewing audience. Any publication, reproduction, or other use of the accounts or descriptions contained in these broadcasts without the express written permission of NASCAR and its broadcast partners is strictly prohibited. Play-by-play on NBC were Lee Diffie, Steve Letarte, and Jeff Burton. PRN's play-by-play were Mark Garrow and Doug Rice. On the backstretch for PRN was Rob Albright. Pit reporters for NBC were Marty Snyder, Parker Kligerman, Kim Kuhn, and Dylan Welch. PRN's pit reporters were Wendy Venturini, Heather DeBoe, Brad Gilley, and Brett McMillan. Your pre-race show host on NBC was Marty Snyder, and PRN's pre-race show hosts were Mark Garrow and Doug Rice. Now, on behalf of all of the fans of Bristol Motor Speedway and the broadcast partners, I'm Joshua Boston. Once again, we congratulate Kyle Larson on his 5th win of the season, and he gets it in the Bristol night race. Up next, it's the Hollywood Casino 400 at Kansas, only on USA Network and on the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.